Howdy, I'm CyberX with Outlandishly Crafted, and today we're doing episode 11 of How to Make a Full Game Arcade Space Shooter. Yes, we are. We're making some good progress. Last episode, what did we do last episode? I'm in survival mode. So last episode, we worked on fuel and states, and we got all of that set up. We click our button here, and when we're over here, no, when we're over here, we click our button, and we go to states, and we've got our states. So we're going to be in normal mode today. Now what we need to do is we need to put in a system for, well, what happens when we don't have any fuel to take. So we're going to just jump over and get that started. So let's say we are in our animation and we're in, let's go to normal. And right now we're just saying score, dot, dot, dot. And what we're going to need to say, and I'm going to need to pull this up because I can't ever remember this one. We're going to need to filter that score. So we're going to put two commands in. But we want to be able to test it in the game. So let me pull these up really quick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say, execute at ourselves, and then we want to say fuel. If fuel is more than 1, then we're going to run this. Okay. So execute at us, score, check the scoreboard. The scoreboard we're checking is fuel. If the scoreboard we're checking has more than 1, which dot dot means more than on this side. If it's on the other side, it's less than. So more than 1, then run scoreboard and remove 1. Perfect, right? However, if it's less than 1, run execute entity at self. And what is it? It's execute entity. No, it's not. It's event entity at self. And then we want to go to shutdown. Okay, so we're going to go if we don't have any fuel, shut down. And that will kick us out of this loop. Now, because this is the same, let's save and make sure this works, because this is the same, we also have to make sure this is more than 1 because of how this is set up. So 30 is more than 1. Oh, this one's 0. Okay, that's fine. Now, this is destroyed, so we don't want to do this. We actually don't want to do either of these. We're just going to disable them. And then let's just keep going through them. So it's interesting that this one stayed at 7.5. It must, I don't know why that one worked, but the others didn't. This is all bridge issue. This has nothing to do with any JSON or anything else. Okay. So remove one, switch us out if we're empty. Shut down, we don't want to do that because we're already shut down. So we're not using any fuel anyways. Silent, same thing. So we're going to put in that guy. Yellow alert. Yeah, we need that. And is that all of them? So we got yellow, silent, no, red, normal, no. Okay. So now okay, so it says we're in shutdown mode. Let's flip us to red alert. We're in red alert. Let's let it remove one. Okay, remove one. Now let's forcibly change our scoreboard to fuel 5, and then let's just see what happens. So fuel's counting down. I guess I could have done 2, but you know, we gotta have some dramaticness. Okay, we shut down at 0. Huh. I don't really want to just have 1 left. I want to have 0 left. So I don't want to go change all those. Dang it. So let's say, yeah, so it needs to be less than 0. One of the things is we need to make sure that the scoreboard doesn't go negative because it can. So we don't want to go 0. We don't want to go negative. So if 1, if 0, not if. Okay, so then let's change all the rest of these. Red alert, nope, not shut down. Red alert, silent. Let's change it to, you could just say equals 0. My concern is in some weird event that we do get to a negative number, it would still just keep counting. I want to make sure. I mean, I guess I'm saying over than 1 here. So we're just really making sure that we're covering our ass on the fuel system so it doesn't go wonky. So we're doing everything low and everything high. Okay, we're already in shutdown mode, so we're going to change back over to high alert, and we instantly go to 0, and we're shut down again. So the next step is, how do we, what do we do to slow ourselves down? So we're going to say at self slowness, and let's say, I don't know, what do you think about 10 seconds? 1, true. Okay. So now we're going to go into our, we might as well put this in shutdown. So in shutdown, we'll just say 1, and then let's make this a 10-second go. So every 10 seconds, we'll reapply it until we're out of shutdown. So let's bail. We could always put in one, like normal mode, we could put like a clear, and that could give clear it instantly. But I kind of like the concept, if you run out of fuel, even if you instantly get more fuel, there's still up to a 10-second delay before it hits the engines. I think that's okay. So we're in shutdown mode, and we're going slow. Not terribly slow. Let's see if we kick this up. Maybe 5 slow. That's still pretty fast. How about 10 slow? Whoa. Whoa. That's the zoom on that. Holy cow. Yeah, look at the zoom. Holy goodness. That's just insanity how much zoom that is for the difference in speed. How about 7? 7's not bad. Yeah, it'll have to do. So let's go with a 7. And I'm going to do it 11 instead of 10, so there's no like overlap or flash, or say the server's getting bogged down. It's not going to like jerk the camera. So we're going to overlap the effect with 1 second over the loop time to give us a 20 tick buffer, in case hopefully we're never ticking at 40, right? Okay, we're shut down. We're moving slow. And we get to the station. We leave the station. Oops. The station's big. Why are we back going fast again? There we go. Because when we left, so we get a little boost when we leave the station. That's fine. The station's giving us fuel, so that's okay. So if we have fuel, we still have to start the engines back up. So we go to silent. We're in silent. And now we have enough fuel. We go back to normal move mode. We're doing good. Everything's fine. Silence really slow usage. That's our lowest usage. So we're just gonna sit on silent for a second. What was this one? I think it's a minute every usage. So maybe we don't want to sit on this one because then we're just gonna be here for a long time. So let's do click status. Let's go to yellow alert. There we go. So we used one. I think yellow is 15 seconds. Perfect. Okay. I think that's great. If we jump back over and we dock, we lose the slow effect because we're getting fuel from the system, which is perfect. But if we leave without buying fuel, we just go right back in. I think that works great. Wow, I can't even find. Holy goodness. Okay, so let's go back to docking. And it'll kick us out again, or kick kick that piece out. Okay, so the next step then is we have fuel usage. We have a consequence when you run out of fuel. We have the cap to keep us from going negative fuel because we can't have negative fuel. We I don't know about maximum fuel yet. It, say they have a ton of money and they just buy, the max the game can do 2 million fuel, then they could go sell that 2 million fuel somewhere else. So yeah, we need to have some fuel max. So how much maximum fuel, and it probably needs to be based on which ship you're in. So if you're in, an escape pod, well, escape pods probably won't have fuel. If you're in a big trader or a big battleship, that'll probably be different. So we'll have to figure out how to do that per ship. So the next step is when we go to trader, we need to have a mechanism to buy fuel. So I think we still have a few minutes in this episode. Let's go ahead and get that done next. So in this situation now we're going to be doing the same scoreboard we did before, where we're doing add, and we're going to say add 1 or add 100 or whatever. Probably what we could say is add 250, maybe that's a good number. Maybe the smallest fuel tank is 250, and so you would click it 4 times for 1,000 fuel tank. So we would say something like we got to go back and find. Oh wow, I didn't put it in here. Oh, that's silly. So what we need now is we need to say, come on. We need to say, what are you? Why won't you paste my execute? It's right here. Just paste one of them. Okay, execute score. So, but we need this to be money. So if you have, and I think money should just straight across. So let's just say fuel is 1-to-1 to make life easy. So if you have 250 money, run scoreboard add 250 to fuel. No matching. Oh, I don't have that much money. Okay, so player, no, scoreboard, player, set, at self, money. Let's give ourselves like a chunk. Okay, so we have money now. We say give us fuel, and now we have 250. Give us more fuel. Now we have 500. Perfect. Okay. If we have more than 250, yeah. So then we're going to go in and we need to put that now in our dialog box for the space station. So in the dialog for the space station, in trade, we're going to have, and I think I like that bottom, fuel 250, 250 for 250. Maybe this should be 250 for 250. Okay. And then we're going to put our execute command that says if they have 250 money, then do that. Now we could do initiator here. We probably should. So instead of P, we're going to say initiator, initiator. So if the initiator, which this only works in the NPC, but if the initiator has that money, add fuel to themselves. No, add fuel to the initiator. That wouldn't have worked. We could have said player there, but self, this is coming from the space station. Okay, so the opposite of this is if we don't have that money. So if we don't have 250, or if in essence, yeah, 250, then we need to, sorry, is this 249? Yeah. Then we need to tell the player. So what we'll do there is we'll say we jump over to this nifty guy here, and I think we'll just do titles for this. So we're going to say title space station traders. Let's put that let's put that in the subtitle. And then in the title say trade status failed, not enough money. We say angry red, white, bold, not bold. Okay. And then we're going to say initiator generate. We want subtitle. Okay. And we're going to take the same for the next one. And then this one's just going to be the title. You have to define the subtitle first and then the title. Okay. Okay. So now we've got trades, and we've got this set up to do one or the other. So let's go in and let's test it. And we're going to say we'll test it with both numbers. I wonder, I bet a title can't use an initiator. I don't think it really matters. The issue would be is if you're all docked at the same space station and the someone else is closer than you are. I mean, I could see that happening. I mean, it worked here, but it doesn't seem like it works. Maybe at, because it's going P. I don't know. Let's try it again. So if you don't have money, you do this. If you have money, you do that. And we need to put some text in. If they have money, they do that too. Oh, we also need to take the money away. We could put this in a function, which is probably going to be the better option. Okay, so now we're going to say trade. Yeah, you don't have enough money. It's massive, so we need to, we need to flip those. Dang it. Come on, Windows. Don't treat me like that. Oh shoot, it still has initiator in there. Dang it. P regenerate this one and that one. Okay. So now let's come back into here. We go to our title command, paste in our subtitle first. I don't think you have to take that out, but I just don't like having extra slashes in my stuff. Okay, and then we'll take this title out and put in the big title. Okay, now since we already have this here, let's do we'll make it green. Okay, so then we're going to do exactly the same thing, except we're going to say now for the 250. So if it does go through, then we're going to run this one, and we need to do sub and then title. And then the very last thing we need to do is in here we need to let's save this. Let's go back to the game. I like to do these commands in the game because there's a ton of times that I mess something up and the game just error corrects it and helps me figure it out really fast. The time it takes me to just open the game and do it is way less than if I put it in and then I have to go back and forth and fix it. I wish I could just type commands in outside the game somewhere and it would just process, would be really helpful. Okay, so in this situation, now we're going to say we're giving them fuel, but we're taking away money. So we're going to remove the player's money. Shoot. But what I wanted to do was chain this to another execute. But it doesn't look like it will. Yeah, it's not going to let me chain it after that. Okay. So we'll have to take this guy and then we'll just have to process him in as well. So now we're going to remove the money and we'll do it right before we say we did it. Oh, it's interesting. So I can use the initiator here. Okay. Okay, so if we have enough money, we add fuel, we remove money, and then we tell them what we did. If we don't have enough money, then we simply tell them we don't, and we don't do anything. So let's test this. Now the next piece of this is we need to have maximum amount of fuel, so we need to put one more filter in to say we can only buy if we have if we don't have this much fuel. So if we have 1,000 fuel, then we can't buy any more. So we go to trader. Now we say buy, and it says space station. I don't know what that symbol at the top left is. Space station purchase. Now we're out of money. So we can't buy is what it's saying. Okay. So let's give ourselves some money. How about 450 so we can't buy twice? Let's buy some fuel. We got our fuel, we're at 750. It took away our money. But I didn't see a message. Oh, wait. Son of a bitch. Sorry. So, we can't take the money out until after we've said this, because if we do, then this number isn't going to match up, right? So we're going to take the money out after. Good thing we only gave ourselves 450, because if we would have given ourselves any more, it would have worked, and we wouldn't have caught that. So we always want to be taking the money out after we do the action, after we do the text, so that the text runs properly. So let's actually move this guy down because he would mess up our fuel stuff. Okay. So now let's try that again. Now we should get a succeed message as well. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are enjoying this type of format. It's something different that I'm doing. If this is helpful, watching me, go through the process instead of just giving one thing at a time. Okay, so let's give ourselves money again. So we got 450. We're gonna say trade, and now we say trader. We trade it. We paid for it. Now we've got 1,000. We go back. We trade again, and it says nope, you don't have enough money. So that's perfect. The next one is, now we need to say, okay, well, if we have fuel that is less than 750, then so we're going to take this, and I think we only need, I think it's just a comma this. We're going to go comma this, take that, and then we're going to come back into here. And so what we're going to say is, however, you have to have less than 750 fuel. And this should probably be 51. So if you have 750 fuel and you get 250, then that makes 1,000. And then we say, and we, wait, where did all those commas come from? There's 2 commas in there. Okay, and then we need to do that on each of these so that they react the same. Oh my goodness, the comma's in the, okay. Too many comma, too many comma, too many comma. I don't think it really matters if I put this in all of them because they all should have the same filter. Let's think about that. So we come in. Oh man, how did I not? Stupid. Stupid. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to. Okay. So if you have less than this amount of money, it doesn't really matter how much fuel you have. Okay. Right? But I think we should just duplicate that then. And say subtitles first. And say failed. Fuel tank full. So you can't top off. And then we need those to be way up here. The order really matters. So we're going to say change this to fuel. This actually should be, so if it's over 750, we're going to say over 750. Now we need to take this guy all the way up. Damn it, I messed something up there. This guy should be, did I just not hit enter? Fuel 750 dot dot enter. Okay, so subtitle first, and it says fuel tank over 750. Run title blah blah blah. Go. Let's try it. I don't know. One of the hard parts about doing this live is there's just so much dead time, trial and error, and going back and forth and seeing if it works. And you could try to edit it out, I guess, but I'd spend more time editing than I would spend teaching and showing people how to do stuff. So it's just one of those. I guess you could watch it at multiple X. Okay, so trade, get fuel tank over 750. Perfect. And it didn't matter that we didn't have any money because, it's already over. So let's do it again, but with money. Trade, fuel tank over 750. We are missing that. The joys of mojang. Okay, so let's now have money and set our fuel. Let's set fuel to 450, and let's get some fuel. No? So our get fuel is broken. So it didn't give us any of these. So something's up. So we have more than 250 and less than 751 on fuel. It doesn't matter what our fuel is to charge them to remove their money. Wait, let's think about that. It does matter because it fails if they don't. Okay, they all fail together. So there you go. So yeah, let's go test this. I don't know what. I mean, it looks right. If we have less than 751 fuel, it could be that this has to be score. Like maybe I didn't put those together correctly. Oh, no, there's no. Huh. They don't close the bracket. Like that. They just leave it open. think none of the rest have doubles, so let's see now. Okay, so we lost the money, and we gained our stuff, and we got the notice. So let's do it one more time. Not enough money. So let's give ourselves some money. Trade. Okay, it worked. Now we're at 950. We should not be able to do it again. Fuel over. And we didn't lose money. Let's go back and set us down low again. We should lose money this time. We pay. We lose money. We gain fuel. We pay. We don't have enough money. We reset our money. Oh, we reset our fuel. Shoot. We should reset our money. We pay. Reset our money. And we're 950. Trade, pay. Nice. Now, what if we were at 750 for fuel? It gives it, okay, so those were the right numbers. I always get those off. Okay, so now we've got a fuel system. We have our status system set up. Man, I need to make the collision box for that smaller. And so now we could go to normal mode. And it's going to take a second to switch out of our shutdown mode. So it's not instant, which I like. So now we're in normal mode. We've got a full fuel tank. And we've got some dollars. And now we've got our basic trade system set up. The nice thing is that's the same, way we can do trade for a lot of stuff. So that's an easy solution for trading. Okay, well, we're over time today again. Sorry about it. I guess these might end up being hour-long episodes instead of 30 minutes, which was my original goal. This has been episode... Oh, man, I already forgot what episode 11 we're on of how to make a full-game arcade space shooter for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. If you like, make sure to comment. I mean, we're, 11 episodes in, and this is a lot of work, so just give me some encouragement if you like it. Check out the website. We have a Discord channel you could jump into as well. Have any ideas about what we should do in the game? I'm quite a few episodes probably ahead of you guys of what you've seen, but throw out some ideas. What would you like to see added or removed from the game next? Thanks for watching.